trauma, abuse, past pains, these things can take a hold of us. They can squeeze us. They can grab tightly to our emotions, to our thoughts, even our actions or non-actions. Things that may have happened to us, especially in our early childhood, can really alter our entire lives. Unless we are, one, aware of it, that it's affecting us, and two, that we grab a hold of it and we don't let it control us, but we utilize it as a period of growth. We grow through it. Those memories, those thoughts, those things that affected you from it will always be there. But the more you work through your trauma, the better it will get. But it's really, really hard in the beginning. I'm telling you this from experience. And there'll be moments where you're like washing dishes and something pops in your mind and you start crying. And you just gotta be okay with that. But just know it's part of the process. I've endured a lot through my life, just like many people have. But I know the one thing that I know one thing that makes it worse is trying to forget about it or ignore it. That actually only makes it worse. What makes it better is facing it. By not letting it take control of the things that I mentioned earlier. And it's going to be hard, and it's going to be a daily battle, or a weekly battle, or a monthly battle. But the more that I've spent working through it and not letting it control me, the better life has gotten around me. But if you don't face it, if you don't work through these things, not only will it control you, it will affect you and those around you. I could go on a long reason why that is, but just think about it at this point. When things that happen to you at a younger age, they affect your entire mind and body in a way that it becomes so much a part of you that you may not even be aware that what happened to you when you were, like, for example, me, 5, 6, 7, is affecting you at age, now I'm 41, unless you're willing to face it head on and do something about it. And that's why I wrote my book, to hopefully help people through it. But when you can get to a point where you can share your story easily, you know you've come a long way. But just know it's not like you'll get fixed or it'll just go away. It's always going to be a process. But you'll get better. It'll get better. As long as you just keep working at it. Because it's not just about you feeling better. It's about how you impact and affect the world. I like to call it almost like the devil. Don't let what the devil, because that's what it feels like happened to me when I was younger. So that's what I'm going to use. It feels like the devil is really trying to get at me at an early age to affect me so I couldn't make an impact on this world. And I don't like to have that control from my childhood affect me for the rest of my life. So don't let what happened, the devilish things that may have happened to you early on, be why you're not accomplishing what you are later in life. Whether you think it or not, especially if you try to ignore it or forget about it, they're taking even more control over you. Because within all that, within the psyche of it all, they're still having a hold on you. But when you can take control of that, the thoughts, the feelings, and the emotions around your trauma, then you're starting to make progress. I don't know why I felt like doing this video, but I went to a thing this weekend, this immersion, and while I wrote my book and I talk about it occasionally on social media, I just, man, feel called more than ever with the people that I'm being exposed to and how there's still a lot of people hurting, still a lot of people working through trauma, and they've come a long way, but there's still ways to go for all of us, including myself. And it really just shows like we all go through a lot of stuff and it hurts, but we gotta like use it as a tool, as a purpose. We gotta use the negative, the bad, I'm gonna say, that has happened to us as like a powerful force to grow through. And we have to face it head on like a giant, like something that just seems impossible, but it is possible as long as you just have the belief and the faith. But the beginning of it, I can't put a time frame on it because it's different for everybody, but early on it's going to be such a struggle, and you want to ignore it, you want to push away, you want to like forget about it. But I'll tell you this, when you start working through it, your mind, your body starts feeling better. You'll feel energy and joy and even happiness like you've never experienced, and you won't be searching for the fireworks. It'll be an everyday joy. So when you face other hardships in your life, it'll be easier to find that joy because you know that you've overcome some of the hardest shit in your life. This video has been almost 7 minutes long. If you'd like to hear more about this, I want to know, but I just felt called to kind of put this video out there this morning after the weekend I went through. And for those that listening to this that found value, man, I'm glad, I'm grateful. That's why I did it. I love you. We need more of that love, and I talked about that this weekend, which maybe will be in a second video. Again, if you like this, I'll put more out there, but I just felt called and I wanted to share it. Peace.